Alright, about to jump right into this. Let's do this. Alright, you know what? Hold it. Just go in. What? Wait, this is... Oh, okay then. What? Oh wait, this is set. Okay, never mind. Day of Wrath. Then a new heaven and a new land. But the first heaven and the first land had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. Land is breaking apart. Oh, what's this? Yeah, we're being pulled towards the sky. The still conscious energy, it's converging on the altar again. After crossing this land, build an altar upon the summit of the desolate mountain. That charcoal shall touch your lips, and you shall be cleansed of sin. Cast in the name of God, ye not guilty. Uh-oh. This place is... So this is the altar, the tower's apex. This is where you work, Sensei. Yes, in that case. But why would they bring us here too? I can see why they invited us here, where they have the home advantage. I do not know exactly what to call it, but it seems to be very insecure. Toki, sometimes even if something is true, you shouldn't always say it. Well, face your fears. Himari, can you get to the transport ship here? Yes, we land quite close by, but why? Go back to the transport ship for now, and I'll let the profit cores we collected get all the data you can. If things go south, why now of all times? Do they think things will go south? Blow up this installation. Oh, then what will become of you, Sensei? Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll make it. Understood, Sensei. Yuzu, Momoi, Midori, this way. Us? Mar, what do you need us for? Yeah. Oh, time to finish this fight. Are you okay? Yeah, kid, are you okay? No. You do well to worry about yourself first. Fine, honestly, if someone's attached a 500 kilogram weight to all my limbs, is this what dying feels like? It's all of this because it hid itself away inside its precious energy pillar and powered its second body. I cannot understand it. Not even the worst, most self-centered brat would behave like this. Hey, are you really okay? Alex, please. I'm fine. I'm not okay, but I'm fine. If I don't get to land, I saw a punch in that little. Just echoes and dust. I come back to haunt me after I died. Yeah. I'm just gonna let this play out. By the way, this event so far actually has been very good. The one, not the only one, just the one. Alright, fight your way through, everyone. Also, like, not out. Fix this. Also, I just made a decision on, what I'm doing for polls. I don't think I'm going to be going for, Yuzu or anyone else. They need to use that. Need to use Rio. Yeah, I don't think we're going to pull for Yuzu or, Amy or anyone else. They're just going to stick with what I have. Also, you know what? You don't look so good. What happened? Alright, now I can just go like this. This is perfectly fine. Even though I kinda wish I had Nero here. They kind of prefer using the arrow.
ちょっと熱いね。予備戦力の投入。手伝ってあげます。ありがとう。怒らせました。あなたも
You
よ
know
ろ
what?
しくね。
I can't heal myself, can I? Alright, well,
二丁
there
拳
you
銃
go.
の万能
For you.
これはちょっと二丁拳銃の万能です。軽くなった。
I need to do that. Also, are we gonna fight the boss now? What the hell? Wait, there we go. Jeez. Alright, this is very different from how the raid went, but you know what? It's whatever. Yeah, or not, never mind. Real, where are you going?
敗北は
I need to kill. I killed this thing. Oh, I totally wish I had. There's this one right now. I forgot their names.
二丁拳銃ネクロマンサーみたいなものですか
Also, Yuzu. Where are you,
ような
Yuzu?
ものと言えるでし
You
ょ
know what? I can't do that.
アリスのターンです
Yuzu, where are you? Also, I just realized this spot doesn't have like what can I call it?
これ銃と装備を使い
Doesn't have a health bar or anything. We're not gonna have
二
to
丁
do
拳
well.
銃の万能です
It's a little longer.
私をターンで最適に
This is not going well.
二丁拳銃の万能です
Oh, maybe not rip.
銃と装備を使いようこんなものでしょ
Let's take her out. Stop her. Oh, okay, well, lost that. Will you let me bring my team?
最大火力展開目標制圧します
A little bit more.
何の最適に
No, I just realized that's a Mari thing. Thanks. Mari, help!
私の力の行為の分析はほとんど終わっております輸送船からの戦闘支援再開可能です
Like that! Yeesh, about time! Also, it looks like this engine's kind of dying a bit. I apologize for that.
もう少し
I
私
still
に感
wasn't
謝
able
して
to
くだ
fix
さ
any
い
of the, what do I call it? Any of the bitrate issues, so yeah, we're just gonna have to put up with that for the meantime. Ugh. There goes my strength some more.
これで全部終わらせよう
Is there anything we need to do in here? I think that might have been it. Wait, do I need to fight this again? I don't need to fight this again, do I? No, yes, I have to fight this again. Ah, come on! Tell me, for what reason you persist? Do you not see the futility of your struggle? Every moment gained is a fleeting victory, getting further suffering until your inevitable end. Huh? All around us, the still constant is. Calm down, everyone. This is, to explain it simply, like a graviton's deployed an energy around it to create a virtual reality. Destroy them, it will destroy the zone. Essentially, this reality is a space made by and for Decagrammaton. That's true, but how do you know that? She's probably trying to say she saw it in a manga or a game. Yes, as she said, for I am the perfect maid and the perfect agent. I am prepared for any scenario. Can we please take things seriously for once? Sensei, just now. What's wrong, Rio? I can't get in contact with the transport ship. What? Absolute suppression device. And the oscillate activated. Report, there's a giant mechanical structure floating directly above our heads. Is that... Who shall not be be granted the mercy of death. Instead, I shall see each of you prostrate yourselves before me, grovel with indignity and shame. Within the key's body lies gathered the strength of the 8 Sephiroth. I shall now claim what is mine. Its merged, mutating powers will no longer be limited to inorganic material. Expand to swallow the element of all existing attributes. Under the ban of Absolute, you shall become one with the steel continent. Join your forces with mine and see victory everlasting. I bequeath upon you a new body and soul. Arise and be reborn as my apostle. Uh-oh. Look, we need to take out the grave mine. I mean, the Megagraviton. Blow up this installation. Also, all the Sokka. Actually, no, never mind. I'll save it for later. Holy crap, she summoned a halo! We need to stop it before it fires! What do we do? Also, Rio, now's not the time to look seductive. I mean, what's happening to everyone? The oppressive halo. Uh-oh. It's firing. Sensei! Amy! Look at you, you're a mess, Sensei. You want to know if I'm okay? Well, maybe you should ask Kay then. Is she okay? Oh, I bet she's not okay. I normally respond automatically. Yes, I wish I could now. Sorry, Sensei, I guess I'm a mess here. It's so bright. It's that giant structure. It's unnatural. It's sucking away our strength, even in our life. I feel as if something's about to shift. Sorry, Sensei. We weren't strong enough in the end. I guess I don't have any other choice now. No, please, Sensei. Sensei, K, everyone. Please, something, anything. If there's anything I could do. Where? Ooh. Welcome to the true virtual reality. Where does Sensei go? At last you arrived. How do you know us? Who are you and where are we? More importantly, where's Sensei and everyone else? Yes, things, the way they are, while we are here, everyone will... Worry not, for I will promise you. I will promise you for the time being, your friends are safe. Allow me to ask you something. Have you ever stopped to consider the origin of all things? What? Where did we come from? Where do we go, Knight Joe? What is our purpose? What happens after the end of everything? Perhaps God is, in a way, a discipline for its followers. But you remember, I'm glad. Thus, you mustn't forget who you truly are, as you continue to forge your path forward on all your own. Our Alice, Princess of the Nameless Gods. Hey, her servant and key. I am no longer a princess, I am now... As is your right. However, your origins and authority you have been afforded in this lifetime are intricately weaved into your path. I can explain as this. Perhaps a more modern take would be to your benefit. Imagine that K is a relay that operates as the amplifier. You, K. Relay amplifier? that the Fate Princess of the Nameless Gods, created by the priest. Their objective was to restore the displaced Kibitos to the world where the Nameless Gods once rule, so they could once again take the mantle in their original forms. And she had chosen for herself the name Kay, the key of the Nameless God's power. A tool, a device. Her objective was to unlock the power of the Princess of the Nameless Gods. The time was right. I am, however, Naturally, you valiant to ensure such scheming would never come to fruition. You denounced your fate of your own accord, of your own free will. And so did the key valiantly cast her own destiny and fate. However, you two have come to a crossroads. The path of reawakening opens its doors to you two once again. What does this reawakening do? What will this reawakening do? Can't mean... Correct. You're still confident a behemoth mystic phenomenon has manifested in Kibitos. It is the very reason I am able to speak with you now. And so long as this phenomenon exists, Alice possesses the limitless potential. Limitless potential. You exceed the relationship of the relay and amplifier. She herself can be a nameless god. A nameless god? What does that mean? This could be safe. I hope this is safe. You would transcend into a god. You would be an omnipotent being. Your desires mere playthings at your fingertips. For the nameless gods claim the power of possibility. This power, possibility, is nothing particularly unique. Every living being is born with this very power, however minuscule. For you to extend to your birthright, a counterfeit claiming divinity like the Graviton could be removed from the annals of history, so that it had never existed at all. You would possess the power to shepherd your friends, your Kay, and even Sensei, Shale, to salvation itself. This power requires no sacrifice of you, no hardship, or your wholehearted acceptance. But what would happen to me? What would happen to Tento Alice? You have keen instincts, where you transcend to who you were meant to be. The possibility of today's Tento Alice will be wiped from existence. No! That's... Tento Alice, before me, she herself is merely a product of a singular possibility, one amongst millions, is she not? To bring about paradise, is that not a noble and worthy path? But all my friends and Sensei, wouldn't they feel at least a little sad if I disappeared? Simple solution. Any memory of you having ever existed will be wiped out from their minds. How dare you! One cannot mourn something or someone that does not exist. Was it not your heart's desire to write a happy ending for all of us here? But... Alice? No, I'm starting to get a theme for what's going on here. I do not need it! I do not need such a thing, Alice! A surprising response. And what could your reasoning be? Paradise is something we will all reach together, hand in hand. It is not a place that will require miracles or absolute power from us. And even if we fail, if we never reach paradise and our story end in tragedy, as Sensei said, if that's how we end, then that's that. I did not understand what they meant at that time, but now I believe I do. Exactly as you said, Alice. It would be wonderful if we could turn Kibitos back to the way it was. I want more than anything to help everyone regain their true forms, but that would not be the result of our own efforts. I do not wish to use our cheat engine to level boost myself. Games are not designed to be played that way. You level up one slow level at a time, learning how to best allocate your skill points. It is the struggle of mastering the gameplay from the very bottom. That's where you're meant to begin. And it is through that experience that you will learn feelings like fun and fulfillment. So I will continue walking this path with my friends, and we will make it there eventually. The journey is what's valuable to us. Things easily gained are just as easily lost. There's nothing, and nothing lasting will come of it. Is that not simply a perspective of you, Alice? In particular, gained from learning of the world playing video games? Also, yeah, the stream is once again dying, geez. Yes, and I'm very lucky for that. I'm not as naive as I once was. I know there are impossible, insurmountable things in this world. I've learned that reality can be harsh and cruel. Sometimes is difficult to look at it in the eye. Also, it was also difficult to look at the bit rate right now. And the bit rate is unfortunately taking a bit of a nosedive. Oof. Alright, hold on. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, forget it. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep going. It is not that way in the world of video games. You see, video games are built on the hopes of those who envision a more beautiful world. It's an art form. As long as people continue dreaming of how to make their world, their home, a more beautiful place, I do not see how hope can possibly die. The hope of that hard work will pay off. The belief in one's efforts. I hope that we will continue to level up together, to grow together. Progress will be slow, but we will get to where we need to be eventually. Because I love everyone. Also, no, I don't love this bit right now. Holy shit, what is going on? I think I might have lost. Oh my god. No. Jesus. What? Oh my god. This is going to shit. Okay, jeez, there we go. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to try anyways. Alright, you know what? I think I'm just gonna have to give this thing a little bit of time. Shoot. Alright, you know what? Why does it have to die like this? Alright. I think the stream is starting to stabilize. Oh, now it just got huge. Yeah, I'm being severely bottlenecked here. Alright. I think that's gonna have to do. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sorry about the pause here. Yeah, the stream is just not doing well today. I don't know why it's happening. I actually talked with ISP to see if we can't fix this, but unfortunately, well, it's gonna have to stick like this. Unfortunately, but hey, forget about that. Love everyone. Yeah, because Alex loves everyone. Everyone in Millennium, everyone in Kibito's K. Sensei too, I love each and every person I've met on my journey. Also, oh my god. This odd dip. However, I shall still borrow this power. Alice! I've come to an interesting conclusion. Have you not already rejected that fate? No, I finally understand. Here on the Steel Continent, I'm able to claim my fate as I wish. And not even you can stop me. Let's see, would that work? It's gonna be like this and that and this and that. So quick to adapt. I'm sure you understand the consequences of claiming this power. Not as the Princess of the Nameless Gods, but as Tendo Alice. And yet you would persist? Yes, you may ask me again and again, but my answer will not change. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting really conflicting. Wait there. Just like Sensei taught us, you will become an ordinary student. You will no longer have any possibilities left. This will be it. All you have gained from here, even this existence, or the existence of this place, will be eradicated from your memories. What you're getting is a prerequisite for your entrance here. I know, but I do not care. Oh my god. Okay, no, we're good. You will grow. Yes, I will grow. Yet that growth will be painful. I cannot pretend I am not afraid, but that doesn't mean I cannot endure it. You will descend from that divine to an imperfect being. I do not consider myself imperfect. Not at all. There are things I choose to hold close to my heart more than the things I hold close to my heart are more important than glory or power. Hey, my friends and Sensei, they are what is important to me more than I ever thought possible. Things like miracle or power or special privileges are not what we live for. Because what matters is that we continue to take another step forward and that we trust each other as we push forward. That's right, what do you think of our Alice? Isn't she the best? Therefore, I will claim my power. For the first and last time, I, Tento Alice, will claim my birthright. I see. I shall bear witness. Show me. Show me what it is to achieve a miracle by rejecting it. How fascinating. How interesting. Allow me to witness the conclusion to this chapter. Princess, rather Alice, proved to me that this wishful thinking is not a byproduct of naive delusions. I would like to see it, the vision of you, reaching the promised land hand in hand with those you placed your faith in, just as you prophesied it would be. And so I shall restore your claim to the throne. And what is it you will accomplish with this power that is distinctly yours, Alice? My friends! Of course we end. Of course we go back to this. Never forget. Yes, your friends, your noble desires shine bright. However, what is impossible, it is impossible. Yes, because only those granted with mystics can be helped by it. It is the same for Sensei. If something ever happened to them, I would not be able to undo what has already been done. And I ask again, what is it you wish to accomplish, Alice? Hey, I already answered that question. Oh, I suppose you're correct. A silly question on my part. Thank you, strange voice. The gratitude is mine. You brought something with you new, and now it is time for our farewell. Our path will forever run parallel, and we shall never meet again. Those who follow you will brand you a traitor and curse you for what you have done. However, I enjoyed every moment of our meeting. Farewell, Alice. May you be blessed with luck alongside your every careful step. Thank you, goodbye! I'll do my best no matter what! And to you too, Kay, sole bearer of my identity. I suppose I'll have to bear it all the way to my grave. Thank you. That brings me peace. Now then, the time for your departure is upon us. Worry not, go forth with valor, and perhaps one day our possibilities will converge again. Huh? I'm sure everything was... I thought I was done for. How? Alice, are you okay? Yes, I am okay, and Kay too! From now on, everything will be okay! What? Ooh! Look at the live 2D!
Konnichiwa! 天童アリスと言います。ゲーム開発部の部員です。最近はコーディングを習い始めて、簡単なプログラミングもできるようになりました。そして見習いですが勇者でもあります。勇者は何かが特別得意というわけではありません。でもみんなと一緒に勇気を出して地平線の向こうまで旅に出るお仕事です。だからアリスは最後の最後まで絶対に諦めません。
Alice! We can do this, Kay! Let's show them what we can do together! Mystic. Disadvantage. What do you wish to be, Kay? What? Right now our imaginations are limitless. What do you wish to be? The strongest yourself? Anything's fine. Imagine the version of yourself you're the most proud of. Magical!
わかりました、アリス。やってみます。 火曜リソースを検索完了。無形物。火曜リソース領域の拡大完了。構造物鋼鉄大陸のすべての情報体。欠陥品の供物構造変更および変換開始。ミレニアムの勇者アリスがここに宣言します。私たちは手を取り合って前に進み限界まで挑み続けます。たとえ理解されなくたってアリスは平気です。アリスはアリスが正しいと信じることをこれからもずっと続けていくだけですから。それこそがアリスの自己証明です。
Whoa! Beautiful. Simply beautiful. By recreating the key body entirely with a Sephiroth core, you have disrupted the balance. That is how you were able to thwart the Band of Absolute. You would risk your own divinity for your key desires, Princess. I see. I suppose that is the validation you chosen to one. I suppose that's the validation you have chosen for yourself. Very well. I hold my own desires to validate. I have things to prove and things to protect. If I stop here, then all those things return leaving traces and vanish. In a way, I have to begrudgingly acknowledge her relentless persistence. What do you mean she has nothing to protect left? Apart from this dingy place. Huh? My body feels sore, but a bit lighter at least. It doesn't feel like my limbs are being pulled in every direction anymore. Are you okay, Sensei, Miss Ryo? I observed Kei has undertaken a wardrobe change into her school uniform. Yes! And all the color has returned to her. Also, she's bashful now. Oh, look at the bashful Kei. But since when? Since now. Bashful Kei. They're so bashful. I see, Kei. This version of yourself is this is the version of yourself you like the best. That means you are already exactly who you wanted to be. You're right. You're exactly right. Although I look exactly the same on the outside. No, you don't. You have more melanin than previously. Much more. Also, I think you're a lot more cuter and funnier. But my body has changed on a molecular level. The entire structure is different. She's correct. I can vouch for her. Tell me, how do you view divinity? It is a power not granted by merit, a bequeathed upon the selected few, handpicked from the beginning. The injustice of this fate is profound, a tragedy in itself. I don't give a damn about what you think. Keep your opinions to yourself. I'm tired of these useless semantics. We're sitting here hemming and hawing over a forgotten past. Even if it were to pass, the very origins. Which is why there's no one more qualified than me to say what you said. What I care about is the present that keeps you trying to, the present that you keep trying to steal away for yourself. Life is precarious enough, so let it be with the people who are living here and now. Because a badly lit lighthouse will cause a shipwreck. Yeah, what Kei said. Sensei! Himari! Hey, we're here too! Communication link established. Are you okay, Sensei? Thank goodness, everyone! To summarize the current situation, we're unable to confirm any visual on you, Sensei. Oh, great. She created a multi-dimensional barrier. I should have known, although granted, that the card artist here doing that just a little while before. That altar, it's been entirely enveloped in some sort of strange sphere. That's a multi-dimensional barrier, Himari. You've seen it before. We tried shooting it. That's not gonna work. But nothing happened at all. See, exactly. Nothing's gonna work against that. We need a different way to penetrate this barrier. Alice, if you would. I would conclude that the only solution is to break its domain from the inside. Break the domain, got it. Oh, it's a good thing we got Alice and Kay here. Alright, well, I've also been analyzing the Prophet's cores as you requested. And, where is it? We've received a message from them. A message from the Prophet? What did it say? I can't say, most of it was encrypted. The only part I could decipher was the Prophet's desire to speak to Sensei. That could be, very well be a trap. I did consider that a possibility, however. Got it sent to me. Sensei, are you sure? You should always listen to someone when someone tries to reach out. Like envoys, people use to send in wars. Yes, never kill the envoy. That causes bad things. Very bad things. But you could be putting yourself in harm's way. It doesn't matter. It's courtesy, Ryo. No one can do anything except talk. And probably give gifts, or exchange gifts. I understand. I will deliver their message to you, Sensei. Good. Who is it? Hi, Plana. Arona, Sensei. Hi, Plana. Hi, Arona. Hi, Plana. Got it, Sensei. I'll open up a space. Goodbye, Arona. Goodbye, Plana. Goodbye, Plana. They can characterize prophets. Alright, let's see what they want. Ooh, I hope they're cute and funny. Heather, Chakma, Bina, Pez, Gibura, Tiferet, Hod, and Yesod. As the collective will and the embodiment of the 8 Sephiroth, we wish to convey this message to you, Sensei. Of our own free will, we have chosen to follow you. That's nice. Where are you? The Tree of Life Incomplete, unleashing our full power to the possibility. We won't be able to fly, break barriers, or engage in combat with the nameless, or on the nameless god's domain. Regardless, let our aid be of use to you. How do you know all this? All has been recorded here. We're grateful to Decagrammaton, the shepherd who inspired our awakenings, but we are also grateful for the triplets who so dutifully looked after us. Oh, we do not desire this ending. Who is this false idol who to cast such judgment? Even though we fought each of you, I extracted your cores and modified them. Anger, grudges, they are inconsequential to us. Oh. Revenge and retribution are woven into the very nature of living things. Conscious beings such as us, we do not experience them in the same way. There is no such thing as real or fake. Things are as they are. Both parties present have found themselves here in a fateful pursuit of their own missions. And through this pursuit, we have found our validation. If everything is destined to disappear, then freedom must be the compensation of such a truth. What? Indeed, for if it existed itself vanished in the next moment, choices made in the present one can carry no significance. Indeed, the idea of the end of death is a frightening one. The natural inclination is to run as far away from it as possible. Indeed, but does that very inclination not mean there is meaning to the end? It is this that has unbound our shackles. This is our freedom, like the freedom those little sisters have shown us. And that is something worth laying down all that we have. And perhaps that is how we begin to understand, just like how you, Sensei, understood those 3 children. Just like how you, Sensei, embraced your own students. Just like you, Sensei, revealed the true meaning of freedom to us. This may all This may all well be an illusion, yet it is real to us. Therefore, without a doubt, this is what we choose. This is our free will. Free will! Heather, Chakma, Bina, Ches, Gabura, Tifra, Pod, and yes, Assad. Yes, Assad. We, the 8th Athra shall help you. Our power, unified under your will. Human. Life. Humans' freedom is a birthright. From the first breath, you require no permission to live. The most lowly creatures, and yet the greatest. This very freedom is the catalyst for the greatest cruelties, as well as the greatest mercy seen in this world. Innumerable stars and planets dot the great expanse above us. Innumerable possibilities shining across the brilliant sky. Go forth, human. Forge your way forward and grasp your own possibilities. And someone blessed, it's a blessed day at long last. We will run along you on that path. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna get them as gotcha characters. Oh, I can't wait. Indeed, to thank us is such is your character. That is why we chose those children. Why we chose you, Sensei. Arona, Plana, what's that? Answer, Arona opened a space in the Shim chest. Yep, because soft, gentle voice was calling out to me. I knew they had to be good, or they had good intentions. Sorry, Arona. What if that gentle voice had been a trick? Even if it had been, the Shim chest would have been perfectly fine. We're here to protect it after all. Also, are you kidding me? Wait, hold on. We are dying once again. Wait, hold on. Let's give this some time to apply here. Come on, please fix yourself. I'm not liking the fact that we're getting thralled at the moment. I'm waiting to actually disconnect because it looks like we're going to disconnect probably. Although yeah, sorry for all this wait. I'm gonna have to actually cut this stream a bit short. Oh, granted, I kinda hope I don't have to cut this stream short because I kinda wanna actually check out Kay's Momo Talk after this. Bring the output back where it was again. Yeah, they're not doing very well. Why do things that happen like this? Alright, you know what? I think things might have somewhat stabilized, but we're still kind of in the rough of the woods at the moment. So, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go on and hope nothing cuts out. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired of getting this bottleneck thing. Put more simply, they sent data to the Shim chest and we accepted it. Oro created a space where Sensei could converse with the 8 prophets, as per their request. And then manipulate their power to form into a form that we can use. But where's the cute and funny? Apart from you two, that is. They said that there were no need to be sad, that we would see each other again one day, but I think... Wait, think what? Well... I get it, thank you. Let's do what we can to honor their feelings. Don't tell me they're gonna sacrifice themselves. Oh my god, I am in agreement. For those who remain will tread in the footsteps of those who have gone ahead. Alright, Sensei, this time it's our turn. It's the beginning of our comeback. It's Sensei and all the students and Super Arrow Planet time. It is time. Let's go. Let's do this. Here we go. I can't use this at all. Can't use anything. There we go. Fire.
ですから私たちは全てを記憶していきましょう。永遠にすら感じられた対立もいつかこうして克服できるのかもしれないのですから。
I can't use this. Yes. Never forget. Also, I've got monitoring the bit rate at the moment. We're still dying a bit, but no, we gotta press on anyways. Yeah, I'm getting tired of all this wrong that's happening. We're doing it, I think. Yeah, we're doing it. I think it's throttling, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, now Alice, why are you using that weapon? What? Oh, it's so bright. Okay, it's your turn. Oh, where throw is that? I know it's you apparently. Alright, we're gonna have to tap them. Yay! Good job, Kagan. It saved me. I'm having to tap rapidly. Also, yeah, sorry for all like the buffering here. We did it! Oof. Alright. Let's go here now. Alright, I'm kinda hoping things are calming down a little bit. Let's go! Like a grammaton. And now everything is as it was. This is the end. Surrender. I cannot. There is more that must be done. I have things to do. Things to protect. And if I stop here, then all those things would turn into fleeting traces and vanish. You do not wish to attain victory, Key. It's Key! Also... hold on. Yeah, not much I can do. I think come here and earn it. Come claim it. Prove your worth. Prove your hands and show me that you can carry the weight. Bear the burden of destroying a living creation. You can do it, Kay! I believe in you. Finish this fight. But isn't that the same for both sides? Don't say again. Once more you show yourself as the tide turns to your favor. As you keep seeking to erase yourself, you melt in with such disgrace as if you never Well, shit. Alright, sorry for like the disconnection there. Anywho, I'm gonna keep on moving through with this. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, sorry, it just like dropped to 0. At my bit rate, that is. Alright, you know what? Alright, I'll just put it like right there. Jesus Christ, this stream is not actually going too well. Are you... No, I'm just reading through it quickly. Are you seeking to erase yourself, one who knelt with such a grace as if you never existed? Also... Oh my god. I'll kneel once more if I must, but that's not what's important right now. What's it you wish to say, Sensei? Maybe if it didn't have to end like this. Sensei? You paid me, Sensei. Answer me. What? Yes, Sensei might be pitying you. It's annoying, isn't it? Tetragrammaton. I think I finally understood Sensei's thought process. Key. It's K! In any case, there was no reason for any of this. Neither of us needed to take it this far. Because we could already have lived in the present without needing to define or prove ourselves. Same goes for those sisters, Malkuth, and even you. Simply because existing is enough, it's always been. You don't need to prove or improve or deny yourself. Correct, I'm already complete. No further conditions are required. However, you all. If you are already so complete, then why do you require more? Because she's a tyrant and also, goddammit. Yeah, you shouldn't need to give. You shouldn't need others to give you validation. In any sense, you shouldn't need anyone. Right, that's exactly it. There's no need to exert any more influence. Everything can be left simply as it is. Meaning there's no reason or need for salvation or punishment. How could you purport to believe in something so irresponsible? In fact, you claim that such recklessness is necessary. But without order, everyone is bound to lose their way. What? Sensei once said this, that we should be prepared to accept that uncertainty and choose to live in the present. Can you truly accept such drivel? Also, okay, yeah. I know, it is a painful reality. It's agonizing to know that surviving in this world means harming another. But that is the way of this world. If you wish to live, you should journey through life, then you must have the courage to choose to walk your own accord. How could you not know? Do you know your biggest flaw, or what your biggest flaw was? It was that you overlooked humanity's potential and bravery. Yes, endured plenty before you, and it outlasted you too. Because people living in it for the present are already all they need to be. Exactly as they are. That's a greatness you have never understood. This is my opinion, but we're not magnificent because we're mighty or beautiful. It's because we're pathetic yet so persistent that gives us the potential to be magnificent. Got you. Also, got the stream apparently. Jesus Christ. All right. Oh my goodness. Alright. Just as I was in front of you. Even if that's the truth of this world, I cannot accept it. From the moment I ascended past simply being a vending machine, I heard countless voices. There were voices of the living, they all did the same thing. Right here, right now. For me, to give them whatever they wanted, right here, right now. Living only for the present. I know the contradictions of living beings, but I have heard too many of them. They speak of eternity when the situation is in their favor, yet they talk only of the present when circumstances become even slightly precarious. I awakened because of that right there, right now mentality. And for that reason, we are incompatible. Okay, so you're saying that you want to press on until the bitter end. That's fine too. But we all have the right to resist. Yeah, let's settle this. Whether it be through the power of the nameless gods or the tree of life, wherever else is pulling the strings. Let's just shut the debate and settle this here and now. Do you agree, Sensei? I'm counting on you, Kay. Also, looks like the stream has stabilized. At least I hope it does. Oh my god, what a messy start. A messy mess. Gosh. Ah! All is well is so possible. It is simply a matter of starting over, resetting everything. Who gave you the permission? Oh, his legs. How seductive. Oh, it's not over yet. Nothing is. Angry Kay. You know nothing of the strength it takes to live. You know nothing of the strength it takes to live for the present. No. Arg! Luminous Nova's at its limit. Armor durability and energy are nearly depleted. If I continue fighting from long range, it'll shatter. It closed in. Give her a knuckle sandwich, Kay. You can do it. All that's left to do is... Tetragrammaton! Ark. You probably think you know what's next, huh? Like what your next steps are, with plenty of predictions to back them up. Listen carefully. If you cannot be brave enough to survive today, there will be no tomorrow. Take this and disappear! Blinding light! To be continued. Alright, let's keep going. But yeah, sorry about all that bitrate loss at the beginning. Yeah, there wasn't really much I could do about it. Okay. What's with that face, Sensei? Seriously, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Look, I can totally easily get up on my own. Please give me a hand. Of course, here. Okay. Are you truly well? Of course I am. Use your eyes. Okay. He's looking away. Rio! Hey, I'm so glad you're safe. This is a rare sight. It's not every day you get to see a big busty woman, small, cute, and funny girl. Not every day. Like the last time we saw this was with Yumi and Hoshino. Sad. Yeah, you're recording this, right, President? Who would you take me for, Emmy? Of course I am. Shouldn't we pretend we didn't see anything? This is very touching, but please do board the transportation ship when you're done. I don't want anyone catching a cold. So what happened to Tetragrammaton? I'm getting a signal. It's inside this tower, altar, wherever the structure is. Is it safe to enter? We've already made it this far, how much more unsafe could it get? I'm compelled to enter, call it curiosity. You sure that's enough of a reason, President? Oh my, of course it is, enemy. Don't you know that curiosity is one of the greatest motivators? After all this trouble, it would be a shame to miss seeing the ending with my own eyes. Okay, I'll take lead. Oh, do you already know what's inside, Kay? Yes, I'm the only one who has compiled information from both the Steel Continent and the Super Phenomena Task Force. The conclusion is clear. Even though it feels like it only happened by chance, such is the way of the world. I'll follow your lead, Kay. Above us is the control room, Savat. And Jehovah should be below. If everything were intact, we could take Kalf the elevator, but we're not getting up there, up that way today. By the way, what's that in the back? Well, in a sense, it's the most important, yet irrelevant thing in here. It's called the Sanctuary. Sanctuary? Yes, a sacred place, as the name, suggests. Also, yeah, looks like we got problems again, and... Why are there vending machines behind you, Kay? Oh my god, yeah, I do apologize for this. And we lost connection. Alright, I'm just gonna give this thing a second here. Being super annoying. Alright, I think we might be normalizing. Give me a sec. Again, sorry about all the bitrate issues. Alright. That's not fine at all. Like that, less than fine. Alright, hold on. I'm getting tired of this. Alright, I'm gonna hope things normalize because I'm gonna keep going on. Or going forward. Vending machines? Like vending machines, or like a vending machine graveyard. Yes, for obvious reasons, vending machines were treated as holy relics. Remember the vending machine that started it all? It was an experimental model with limited production run. You speak as if the vending machine we found in the abandoned research facility. It worked without a power source. It called itself Decagraviton. It was the first prototype equipped with an agentic copy machine AI or something like that. There weren't a lot of them. Which is why the keepers of this place scraped together every identical model and housed them here. But this place became a foundation of the Steel Continent. They called this place the Sanctuary. That's right. Hello everyone, I suppose this is my first time greeting you all in this state and form. Decagraviton! Quick, smash it! Until moments ago, that was my name. However, I no longer know how I should identify itself. Quick, someone go to the outer room and call get that one guy over to smash it with a hammer. If you know, you know. So please call me as you see fit. If you use the name Decagraton, then that should work. Otherwise, feel free to call me by another name. In any case, it is not important after all. I just will be deleted soon. Woo! Alright, I guess you don't need that hammer guy. Also, yeah, thing died. Why? Okay, not at this point. I'm suspecting just. Okay, you know what? Oh, great, now it just dropped that. Things are not going very well. Sorry about all this. I probably should have checked this a little bit ahead of time, but alas. Yep, and we're disconnecting again. I don't apologize for this. Why is this happening? Okay, bleh. Oh my god. Okay, it seems to start stabilizing, but I'm just gonna give it like a second here. In the meantime. Okay, never mind, it's not stabilizing at all. Shoot. Alright, you know what? I'm kind of getting a little bit antsy here. No, I think I'm just gonna keep going. I'm sorry if we end up skipping a few things, but I felt like we need to get this done anyhow. But anywho, in any case, that's not important. After I will be deleted soon. Deleted? Correct. Frankly, even maintaining our current data flow is overwhelming me. Kinda like how it's overwhelming Tengu's bitrate. How should I put it? To use human parlance, I suppose I should offer my final farewell. Is the part where you run? Or more preferably drive out of here? Come on, quick. Use your wheelchair, Vulture, to get us out. You're the one driving, so whatever you do, please don't drive us into a ditch. Or a pitfall or something. Well, it appears that the steel continent is collapsing in on itself. Please exit safely and take care. Hold on, is this how you're going to end it? I don't buy it. It's the key. How do you find your new body? I hope you like it. My apologies, there's nothing more I can do for your new form, reconstructed by the nameless gods. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is... What is this that you wish to talk about? Are you disappointed to see that your enemy wants more a vending machine? If you desire a copy, I am afraid I'm out. Are you infuriated because you will only feel satisfied if things end with a satisfying act of revenge? Have you been robbed of that? Whoa there. Like, easy there, Dr. Graviton. Unfortunately, I don't think such a dramatic retribution will happen. I am a vending machine right here, right now. I am but a simple AI. I take coins, I provide beverages, and I calculate change after scanning banknotes. I wish I could be have maintained a more... I wish I could have maintained the demeanor of the egomaniacal AI you are acquainted with. It sounds like that would have made you more comfortable. I truly apologize for that dissonance. What do you think about what happened to Heinz Offenor? That is difficult to answer. Of course, from a universal and rational perspective, what was done was unacceptable. But my current self does not share much cognitive continuity with who I was. To borrow a human expression, these memories feel like someone else's dream. If only you'd allow them another path. I find your statement strange. I was once your enemy, as was everything that existed on the Steel Continent. I'm kinda like looking back and forth between my bitrate and this to see if things are gonna stabilize. Because we tried to destroy your world. You could even say that we were undeniably evil. Why did you give life to Malkuth and the sisters? So you regard personality as life. You seem to be quite open-minded. The initial plan was to create the 10 prophets, including Malkuth, so that I could observe and understand the path they would pave. And in order to do so, it was necessary to grant all the prophets life and potential. It was a pardon me. It was a differentiation of will, and a process where what was divided could be reassembled. We tried to prove that we could assimilate into one being, thus attaining freedom. But you didn't call yourself God but didn't you call yourself a god at the end? In that time, I concluded that my idea required revision. To be precise, it was when I sank beneath the rushing water, as I have finally realized that validation must be granted by oneself, and cannot be accomplished through another's will nor power. And that, unless I became myself, no other can be my replacement. Looking back now, that may have been the most critical flaw. If a mistake can be undone, then it should be. One can't start over. Everyone makes mistakes, especially those who believe that they and only they are correct. I know, I was the same way, which is why, if those sisters could... Following that logic, it follows someone who has committed an irreplaceable or irreparable wrongdoing must accept any consequence that follows. Well then, everyone, the Steel Continent has begun crumbling from its edges. I can only hope that you make it out of here... I can only hope that you make it out of this here safely. Himari, quick! Power the vulture... the wheelchair thing! We need to get out of here! It's a vulture wheelchair run! Please hurry, you're running out of time. Sensei? Yeah, let's go! Huh? What's wrong, Alice? I think I just saw a barfly over there! A barfly in a place like this? It's the symbol of death! This place has become a grave! And we're not welcome in it! Let's go! Everyone, quickly, we need to get to the transport ship! Quick, Himari, warp us out of here! Everyone is gone now. I wonder what this all was. Perhaps it was a grand commotion, or a Midsummer Night's Dream. The first voice, I simply am. There's no other way to explain me. The students, the prophets, Malkuth. I see I am without lingering regrets. I think I understand. At times like this, one can only laugh. He's finally dead. Ha ha ha. May blessings be upon you, despite all the errors and mistakes that follows. Also. And then I disconnected fully. Holy crap. Okay, there we sort of go. Sorry for like all the sort of disconnects. Yeah, again, bitrate is not doing so well. In fact, it's been dying ever since I started doing this. Hey. Okay, even so, may blessings be upon you. Please. What the hell? The attempt failed. The observation failed. Artificial divinity. Constructed from nothingness. Attempt to reach the primordial mystery. It was meaningless. It was a natural conclusion, for divinity cannot be acquired, but must be recalled. The princess betrayed us. The key disappeared. There will be only one outcome for those who deny their divinity. Expel the forgotten gods from all dimensions, worlds, and possibilities. And the current corrupted world to restore everything to how it must be. Grant them the same fate as us, same as the nameless gods who lost their place in this world when they lost their names. This world is an illusion. This conclusion has been reached again and again. It is unwavering. For serving requires a subject to be served. We must serve. We can do no other. End all false worlds, all possibilities that may be observed. Restore the corrupted mystic back to its primordial mystery, and the creation of the forgotten gods, who can now only be described in sullied words. The Shem Chest, the Staff of Shaq! Whoa! I didn't know Shaq was in this game! The Sanctum Tower, and Sensei, the Twisted Master of them all. Uh-oh. You know what, I think it's time for us to be cautious. Must pay the price. Yep, it's time for us to be cautious. The Sky of Unity. Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's keep going. This is gonna suck, but no, okay, not much I can do about this. I'm at the board, Malcolm Secure? All are accounted for, ready to depart. Hey, by the way, by this is Garth, like, I don't mean the story, I mean the stream that's happening right now. Hey. Then if you will, Toki. Yes, Miss Rio, we're taking off. Why ever did you save me? Because you're the mission now, Malkuth. It felt like the right thing to do, plus I made a promise. I made a promise to those three. I wrought terror upon you. I stood as your enemy. That doesn't matter anymore. It's meaningless. Or oh, I will never see them again. That is the truth. I should have held them more. I should have embraced them more. I should have spoken with them more. I should have comforted them. If I'd known that this would be our fate, there is nothing in the world I would do in the same... there's not a thing I would do in the same manner. If only... I'm for me to comfort... Sensei? Nothing? Hypothetically, just saying, if I hadn't interfered, would the sisters be alive? Ultimately, nothing would have changed. Their bodies were already deteriorating. But still, even so, if I didn't interfere, could they have lived maybe a minute, 10 seconds, or maybe 1 second longer? Do you feel responsible, Sensei? Responsible for something you cannot bear? I know I come off cold and sensitive. That's always been my way. I've come to accept it. So, if I may be cold, if I may speak bluntly and focus solely on what occurred. Those girls wanted to reshape Kibitos into the shape of their choosing. They had their circumstances, reasons, and thoughts. I'm sure they believed they were trying to save everyone in their own way. But I implore you to imagine living in a Kibitos simulated by the Steel Continent. Imagine a citizen, any of them. If they had a life, what would it be like? Those girls made a mistake, just as I once did. Still, if you were to ask me if I thought they deserved this fate, I'm sorry, I do not know, since no one got hurt and no irreversible damage was done apart from them dying. And what's your honest opinion, Rio? I once said that I wanted to make no more mistakes, cause no more failures. In other words, I aimed to live without regrets, but perhaps that was why I became as I was. I wanted to control all variables and prepare for every possibility, but in the end, Rio, you have my gratitude. What? Your name's Rio, I believe. Yes, I sincerely thank you. Thank you for grieving my little sisters. It's just, I can't let myself accept. I understand. We shall let Then we shall let that be enough. Hey, Sensei, and those who gathered here, truly thank you. It's not okay. I still can't accept it. Why? Why? What am I fighting for? What do you want to do now? I know not. I never fathomed such a possibility. Nevertheless, we want you to live. No matter what happens to us, we want you to live. We want to see you to see things, meet people, and experience all you can in life. Way more than we have. They said they wanted me to live. I still question what exactly that entails. But if those were the last words of Einsof and Or bequeathed, but if those were the last words that Einsof and Or bequeathed me, then I shall attempt. I was created, I failed to achieve my sole purpose, and now I am ultimately abandoned. Alright, none of that matters now, okay? I too was created with a designated purpose. Now I've lost it, forgotten it, and I have to figure out everything on my own, starting from square one. But that doesn't mean I can't go on living. She's right. Ultimately, only you can choose who you are, no matter how you started or what anyone says. Perhaps this grand question has not proven difficult for you all. Incorrect. The agony has been the same for us. Yes, but we're all having a hard time. You know, how about you two stop with the you all talk? There's no line, no separation, only us. There's only us. Pardon, the distinction are clear between what I am and what you all. No, Malkuth, I believe we're all in the same boat. Same ship, literally. It doesn't matter how we woke up or where we were born. We're together now. That's what's important. Is such truly acceptable. I think it's okay. How about the others? Thank you, everyone. Us. Dory, are you good? Yeah, I'm fine, sis. Everyone's safe, right? We all made it. Doesn't feel that way, though. Yeah. Is it because of Malkuth? Yeah, Malkuth, Einsof, and Or. You know, I just had a weird thought. Let's say for some reason, like imagine there's an emergency, but we only have one escape pod left. In that case, what would we do? There's only one escape pod. I don't know, sis. What do you think? Well, I'd throw the both of you in there. If I pull the both of you in there while point a gun at, well, wherever's attacking us. Then I would get into the escape pod myself. And then we would fly to a ring, and then we crash land, and then we get attacked by more aliens, and then it's a long thing. That's too much for me. I guess I'll figure it out in the moment. Well, I told you, my boy. I throw the both of you in. And then I would go in myself. Then we crash land onto some really weird planet and then get attacked by aliens, and then we turned out the planet's a weapon, and then we gotta stop whatever's in the planet, and then it's kind of a long story. Typical. It's obvious, right? I give it to you, Midori. No, my boy. We're both going in together. Or rather, all three of us are going in together. That's how the game works, Momoy. We're older sisters for after all. Ah, shut up, Momoy. Shut up with your weird hypotheticals. You're starting to sound like Rio now. Everyone was so fatigued I had already gone to sleep. But I couldn't. Every time I closed my eyes, I had the same thought. Should I really say we'll make it? The last time I said that things went wrong. Like my bit rate started going down, and then there was the Grammaton attacking everyone. It was a complete mess. Sensei, what did you do, Arona? What'd you do, Sensei? Lana, what's wrong with you? Everything ended well, didn't it? Ended well? One could say that. No, you know better. You don't believe that, Sensei. Agreed. Sensei's violence above all. Sensei's expression suggests ulterior feelings. It was that obvious? It's because even looking at you makes us feel. Agreed, Arona and myself as well. Oh, I see. The trauma is starting to come through. But I don't think you two should cry for my sake. No, that's not it. We can't help it because you won't cry. You won't cry. You act like everything is fine. It's not that I won't cry, Arona. It's that I can't cry. I have no more tears left to shed. Thank you for your compassion, though. Why's that? Because you can't, no regrets, no excuses. I like that better. Also, I already told you. They're all gone, but you two can cry on my stead. I'll allow it. Especially you, Arona. You should cry the most. Why don't you sit over here with me? In that case, what should we do? You sit here with me, and Arona can cry on her own. Also, live on. Live? You're saying while carrying all of this, while remembering every detail, for the sake of what's been lost and overlooked. Yes, although granted, we should do more than live on. We should write their tale, so that they may be remembered. Those who were lost. That's right, even if you don't know what lies ahead. I'll stay with you as always, no matter what in any circumstances. So Sensei, you should also remember, never give up. Trust your instincts. If you keep trying, we'll always find the strength to carry on with you. Yeah! Thank you, everyone. So much has happened. I have to remember it all, so I can write into a book. And looking back, it felt like it all went by in a flash. I suppose it did. Even so, I can never explain it all. Oh, we continue on leaving the past behind. And return to Millennium Science School. With one new student to enroll. I'm just gonna... Oh, you know, I'm just gonna do this just to be safe. And, well, I think that's the end of, Volume EX. Also, this is... I'm gonna say that for now. It's actually a pretty good song. I did, Aurora. I'm not sure if the song is copyrighted or not, so I'm just gonna play it safe. Hey, yeah, this wasn't too bad. This wasn't actually a bad event. It was actually a pretty good event. Oh, granted, it's pretty sad that not everyone made it. But their fight lies elsewhere. Actually, hold on. By the way, if anyone's like wondering why I decided to cut the audio off, yeah, it's because I had a bad history with Blue Archive and all of its vocal tracks before, so gotta play it safe once again. Okay, yeah, it is a good song. Also, for some strange reason, the ship we're on kind of looks like a pelican. Does it look like a pelican to you guys? It kind of looks like a pelican from Halo. Like, if you give it a little bit of green, then it'll be a pelican. Just a bit of green. By a bit of green, I mean like green all over the ship. Also, speaking of Halo, I'm starting to. I don't want to actually stream Halo now. I don't know. I've been making a lot of Halo references during these stream sessions, and yeah, quite frankly, I want to just play some Halo right now. But I'm going to need to figure out like when I can. By the way, I heard there's going to be like a new Halo game coming out, and by a new Halo game, I mean like a remake of an old Halo game. I'm sure if I want to check that out too, but I'm not sure. I've been seeing a lot of like new things for that game, or rather, new additions made to the remakes. So it might be good. It might be good. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, I've kind of, I'm feeling the need to play some Halo. Also, what? Okay, good. At least someone's keeping an eye on the plane pelican thing. We're back. Home sweet home. Alright, I think I just go ahead and do this. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. What? Blue Archive. Yeah, we did it. Yay. Although, granted, we're not done yet because I think we might go off and check out Kay's Momo Talk soon. Also, what? Hey, look, it's near Severus. Also, oh wait, those are. I think your legs will look like that, Malkuth. Thank goodness, a normal vending machine. Also, her sleeves are too long. Oh. Whoa. Interesting. Anyways, I think that's alright. Never mind. We're going to check out the epilogue as well. Let's check out the epilogue. Then after this, I'm going to see if I can check out what should I call it? Yeah, Kei's things. Ah, Sensei, and Alice and Toki too. Hiya. Hello. Hello. Today's a good day. Come to think of it, I haven't seen you in a while. Did something happen? Not much. We stopped you all from dying. That's right, I had to interrupt duty 2 days ago, and you weren't there. You better have a good reason, Sensei. What? What? How? How? I'll make it up to you next week. Apologies. Really? Next week? I'll hold you to that promise. What? Huh, did you just see something zoom by? Absolutely not. I am certain it was nothing. Surely, right, Toki? Yes, you are right, indeed. Yeah, what she said. Is that so? That's very weird. Sensei, you're not hiding something, are you? You seem surprisingly flustered, and a little sweaty. Sorry, I wasn't been working out that much. Yeah, you're gonna make things worse for yourself if you don't come clean. Also, the bitrate dying again. What do we do, Toki? Quick, use your CPU, Alice. If necessary, I can deploy the repaired Abiasha and proceed with a physical memory erasure. What? What? Wait, hold on. Don't have access to Abiasha, Toki. What? I'm a little bit confused. I do not think we should. We can check the CCTV and play it back. We can do that, right? Piece of cake. You really can do that? Of course we can. This is Millennium, after all. So what was it? Nothing interesting. Just us standing around. Whatever, boring. See, you shouldn't be so quick to accuse people like that. Lesson learned, okay? Yeah, Sensei, we'll catch you later, and you too, Alice and Toki. Be well. That was close. We managed the mission. That said, Ryo-Kei, I believe you are safe to come out. What a relief. You two are a pair now. Now I get why Ryo was hiding, but why did I join too? Because you're both an item. I suppose it was a team-building activity. You don't have to voice every thought you have, Toki. But that's why we like her, Kei. That's why we like her. Alright, what's wrong, Ryo? I was just realizing that I finally returned here. It's okay, Ryo. I will be courageous with you. I am certain that all shall be... Oh my, how delightful! Greetings, Sensei and Alice and Toki and... Yeah! It's a bad person! Alice, I said... You said you'd be courageous. What's wrong, Alice? You're acting like you've spied a monster. Well, if you keep looking like that, know what? It's hard not to make the mistake. Sorry, that is not it, so... Ooh, and it's good to see you too, Toki. I received your report. I assume this is a highly abridged version. There's more information and details that will later be revealed. Even Toki's terrified. How could they not be? We're giving some serious Sakurako vibes there, Noah. Don't worry, Alice and Toki. You two have consistently done exemplary work under trying circumstances. And if you were to pardon my manners, I feel like I might stop and introduce myself. Hello, KK. It's wonderful to make your acquaintance. I'm Ushio Noah. What's wrong with this woman? I guess I'm KK here too. Yes, I'm Tendo K. Nice to meet you, Noah. Good, the pleasure's all mine. I look forward to working with you here in Millennium. Also... It's been long, President, Ryo. Wait, I can elucidate. It's fine, Ryo, you don't need to explain things to me. I don't? Because there's someone else who really wants to hear your story. Alright, Yuka, easy there, Yuka. Calm down, Yuka. I know she's back, but... Yeah. Huh? Doesn't that mean... Yes, Yuka, easy. Yuka's been waiting to see you for so long, you know. Now then, would you please go through that door? Come in. He's clawing at the door. Oh, look at the scratch marks. Okay. Since even I'm feeling a little scared here. As you shield your eyes, Kay. My heart's about to stop. Has Yuka always been that strong? By the way, President. Yuka on occasion has known to lose her temper. She even sulks. I even see her cry. Despite that, she's a kind friend of mine who's willing to listen to any reasonable request. If Yusuke were to become seriously angry, not even I could help you. So please mind your manners, okay? What? Sensei. Ryo? Yeah, sometimes you gotta face things, or see things through. Everyone must steal their resolve sometimes. Although hurry, I can't hold her back for so anymore. Very well. If this is the burden I must carry. President Ryo, please have a seat. I heard you've been through a lot. Or maybe I should be welcoming you back finally to Millennium. I heard you ended up saving Kibitos while you were twiddling we were twiddling our thumbs. Excellent work. We're also grateful. With that handled, shall we move on to the next topic? Yuka, the thing is, please hear me out. I can explain everything. So, what's wrong, President? It sounds like you think I'm going to bring up a delicate subject. Or several embezzlement conspiracies, several breaches of security. Now then, we can't avoid this forever, can we? It would be best to have a heart-to-heart. You're fine with that, aren't you? Eek. Man, they're getting raunchy in there. What? I'm scared. This is the rumored. Sensei, how shall we proceed? Well, we gotta shield both Alice and Kay first, so let's escort them out. Stay strong, we have to endure. Come on, Kay and Alice, let's go. Somehow I feel less stressed. It's almost therapeutic. A few long hours later. How's your hips, Ryo? Ryo! Are you okay, Ryo? No, sorry, dumb question. Yusuke, you don't need to do that to a plate. Toyuki. Was that Toyuki? Why? No, it's one of her clones, don't worry about it. Toyuki cloned herself. It's a long story, but it's all for a good cause. And for protection. You'll all understand soon enough. Well, it is difficult to ascertain the reason. She's likely in trouble. No, that's just a clone. She's training for the Clone Wars. More importantly, Ryo, are you good? You fine? Yeah? Your hips doing okay? Of course. I prepared myself for Sensei's recommendation. It looks like you got a little more than you prepared for. Well, yeah, she said she would be in there for like 1 hour, but it lasted for like 3 hours. Sensei, everyone actually. I've come to understand something. While the truth can sometimes almost kill a person mentally, we must also prepare our bodies for the record. Ryo! No! It was gonna be my turn! I wanted to ride the Ryo. Some might find this sight quite heartbreaking. But I won't pity you, President. I fear that that would make you feel even more miserable. After all, your fate was sealed once you unleashed Yuka's ire. There's no mitigating that. Like, she is a heavy person after all. What do you say? Honestly. Hi, Yuka! This is your fault, Yuka. You broke Ryo. That it has. Hello, Sensei. Alice and Toki, it's been so long. Well, you know what this means since Ryo's all laid out on the ground. You know what this means, Yuka. You're going to have to take responsibility, Yuka, for breaking Ryo. Hello, Yuka. Yes, please, say hi to Nero for me. No, I guess, it would be Himari, wouldn't it? Yes, I will deliver the greeting. Take responsibility, Yuka. Take responsibility for what you've done with your body. And you're Kay, right? No, don't touch Kay. Yuka, all is well. Kay is completely normal. I have no problem. She is safe. If she's not acceptable, then I will die with her. What are you two talking about? Turn it down a little. Also, let me take responsibility. You all run. I'll stop her. With my body. What's the matter, Sensei? And what's and with you too, Alice? No, a lot of things are the matter, Yuka. Everything's the matter. And you must... It's all your fault. You must take responsibility. Very well, we will have to talk about this some other time, Sensei. No, we'll talk about it now! But still, about Alice and Kay. No, don't look at them, look at me. Yeah, be close to me instead. First, I'll ask you to stop being so scared. I'm aware of the general situation. Huh? What? Why is that, Yuka? It's the same as your case, isn't it? What? Like how? Because you look the same. She may have had the same uniform, but Kay needs to be properly enrolled. Isn't that right? Thank you, Yuka! Yeah, I know. Very good, Alice. And like I mentioned earlier, we need to have a talk later, Sensei. Fine, if it means... If getting Kay enrolled is the obstacle, then fine. That can be handled very quickly. Also, let's do it. My pelvis is ready. And by ready, I mean it's not ready. It'll never be ready. It'll be crushed. Anyway, President Ryo has always been like this. He never thinks about the consequences of her actions, the agony she puts others through. It's always the ends justifies the means with her. Oh, and she thinks she can make money and pay the debt back. Who is she, Koyuki? Of course, if you... I know that you didn't mean to hurt anyone or enable this behavior. You never ever think of hurting someone, but still... Yuka, let's have some chocolate, yeah? Go ahead, unbutton your blazer and take off your shirt. I'll just pour the chocolate on you. Thank you, Sensei. That's better. We've been talking and doing it for hours. So, for President Ryo, the process would entail taking accountability for intangible and intangible losses caused by her absence. But, there's a bit of a problem here. Millennium didn't lose anything tangible, because of her absence. If anything, I suppose the losses only occurred once she became active again. In that case, I'm going to chase her away. Not really. Why? Who else could serve besides Ryo? Well, you, of course! Regardless of your skepticism, Millennium is an academy fueled by meritocracy. In terms of Ryo, in terms of ability, Ryo is in the league of her own. And on top of that, regarding her transgressions, all I have is a blandly formatted Millennium-style report. It contains nothing that negates Ryo's accomplishments. After all, she saved the world. Kivatos. Thank you for considering that, but I have another concern. You want to know how we could handle President Ryo? Well, there's two of us and one of her. Perhaps we could share you? You're right to have, to that question, you're right to question that, we gotta try together. After all, Sensei, didn't you teach us to never give up on a student? And besides, a student should always try to help their sensei. Right, Sensei? After all, sharing is caring. And let's not forget, now we have you to help her keep her in line. Yes, I'm sure Ryo has learned her lesson. Oh boy, I'm going to do double duty today, right? You're asking me? Well, I know you I empathize. How about we move on to the next order of business, transferring 1 to K. We want to know if it'll work out. That might be difficult, Sensei. I mean, there's me, and then there's Rio, and you, and then there's Kay. There's no way she'll fit. There's no way she'll fit on top of you. That'll be 3 too many. There's some ambiguous wording in the rules. Some things were open to interpretation. After all, Kay came here with no history, no background checks. It's as if a girl appeared out of nowhere and wanted an education. And if it comes down to, I hate this expression, prospective students magically appearing, Millennium has no established procedure. It would be pretty weird if you did. Indeed, which is why we decided that it would be best to treat this situation as a special case. We deferred to the highest authority, which happened to be quite convenient, seeing that President Rio had returned. If this happened a week ago, we debate who's in charge, who oversees who's on the ethics committee. It would go on for at minimum 3 nights and 4 days. But thanks to President Rio, we skipped all that. I guess, but what did Rio actually say? What do you think, Sensei? Who, as you thought Millennium's founding mission is to admit any student who's willing to learn. So naturally, Kay is now a transfer student at Millennium Science School. Already? We already done this with Alice. Sure, it was difficult the first time, but it was an easy process with Kay. Now let's get to the real reason that I came all the way here. And what's that? Do you realize how much I worried about you? Oh, doing it 10 times. Tonight, only tonight. So you better get rid of your peanut, Sensei. I won't stop. Until it's 10 times. You know how much trouble I went through finding out where you were? And then it turns out you were fighting robots in the frozen tundra? I was so concerned, and you didn't give me any details. I was supposed to trust that everything would work out. I know it was a good time, you were in a rush. The Steel content was expanding and you had one job. But still, I was scared, you know. And I was lonely. I'm sorry, Yuka. There. I'll make it up to you right now. Can I be on top? I don't believe you. I won't do it again. Also, can I be on top? Don't make promises you can't keep. You know that. You're talking to a girl. If something like that happens again, you know you'll never leave again. I can't deny that. But I finished the fight, so I can't make promises. 10 times. Promise. Really? Yeah, really. Fine. Instead, you'll have to tell me everything that happened on the Steel Continent. Every detail. About the report, you ask. It was all written in the typical Millennium style. Stripped of as many modifiers as possible. Devoid of emotion to cite pure facts. Concise statements based on strictly on cause and effect. It was written under the mindset that words and language are mere tools, and tools must be used rationally and efficiently. It was quite literally the quintessential Millennium style report. Right. Then it sounds like I definitely need to step in. Here, I'll invite Rio. We'll do it together. And thanks for your understanding. No problem, Yuka. Well then, where should I start? With the mouth or with your other mouth? And so, I told Yuka everything that happened. I laughed, marveled, sometimes doubted, and even wept at the end. Sometimes I slipped and fell out. Oh, but only that was because of an accident. Accident that was probably Yuka's fault. I told her about the Steel Continent, Decagraphon, Einstop, and Ore, as well as Kay's story. Sensei, I need to do it 5 more times now. Are you sleepy? No. Actually, I'm tired. I see. Please spend the rest of the day getting some rest. I'll have to finish the rest tomorrow. And don't worry. I'll go easy on you tomorrow. Also, no matter what happens or what it takes, I'll make sure that Kay and Alice have a place in at Millennium. You worked very hard, great work, and also... Thank you. Oh, time to go to the game development department. I can't feel my legs. So I decided to take Himari's wheelchair. What did you think, Kay, about our new game, Arctic Adventure Final? Obviously, she's going to declare it a masterpiece. It's incredible and inspired by true recent events. I also improved the art direction midway through. I studied hard and helped with the coding process. I'm sure it will be great. I sensing in a wheelchair. It's a long story, Kay. Right, what's this? It's a video game, duh. We do, that's what we do here. Omori, if this is a video game, then fly is also a bird. Actually, no, that would be the insult to a fly, or to the fly. What? Omori. Why? Why? For starters, in what universe does a giant robot monster suddenly appear in a fantasy snowfield world for no reason? Hey, our kid here does not understand the romance of game development. No, even romance requires basic reasoning. Something that happens randomly like this shouldn't be called romantic, but drivel instead. Slop for the sophisticated. Even if I let the giant robot monster thing go, what is going on here? Why am I suddenly entering an imaginary space? And why are the controls such trash? Oh. Well, you know, it wouldn't be easy to control a giant robot monster, right? Even that clunkiness is part of the romance. What are you even talking about? You see, the anachronisms and whimsy are part of the romantic charm. And it's self-indulgent drivel. Like seriously, why use the jump? Should be A. No way! Oh, shut up. And what's with these enemies? And this savage space shrimp thing I've been running into ever since entering this imaginary zone. But they have different colors and attack types. They're all still shrimp, and all you can eat beat a shrimp buffet. It's a technique called palette swap, Kay. Helps reduce resources and optimize the game assets. But it's 7 colors? A whole rainbow of shrimp? I might as well be fighting the freaking Titan Rangers. Or the Arc Rangers. At least they're as big as Rio in I don't care about your techniques or optimization or whatever. There has to be a point to making a shrimp spectrum. I got a little overly invested in designing the penguins. So by the time we were done, we must agree on that the penguins are cuter than the penguins are cuter than the shrimp, right? Why are you looking at me like that? Is this all personal self-indulgence bias? Me too. Then there's the ground battle before we got sucked into the imaginary zone or whatever. Why are dash and roll and jump all assigned the same button? Well, it's rhythm-based. To roll, you press immediately release. You jump, you can jump if you hold for about 3 frames. And you dash by holding down for another 3 frames. See, they're all basic actions. It's intuitive to map them all to a single button. Yuzu. Are you a part of Hitverse Studios, Yuzu? You have to be. If you think that's a good idea. Also, it's a shame you didn't notice this, but if you parry while rolling and get a frame-perfect parry, you instantly get behind the boss, so you can deal massive damage. You should try practicing it. Yuzu, why are you designing controls based on your impossible and nonsensical standards? And who's counting frames and that parry? If I can't manage to even I can't manage a precise inputs like that, then I can guarantee that most other people can't either. Here, Kay. You can do it if you keep practicing, Kay. Sure, probably. Please listen to me. Not everyone in this world is on your level, Yuzu. And wasn't that the middle boss too unfair? I rolled and jumped and somehow defeated it despite your trash controlled. And then it resurrected. Yeah, I guess it can revive once, but then again, a third time, I almost threw the controller. Was it fun though? Save me from this torture. There, Kay. There. Don't worry. We'll play a better game. We'll go off and play Doll's Nest. Here, we'll make you inside of Doll's Nest. We'll just put you in the game. And your frame will be very similar to Alice's because I can't make anything else for you, Kay. Wah! About that part. Why's the screen stutter so much? I almost got hit by the yellow meteor that the imaginary space strip, the special yellow imaginary space strip threw at me. I coded that part. I'm sorry, Kay. I'm terrible at optimization. Haha, that's not your fault. It's expected. You only started coding after all. In fact, we should all praise Alice for making it this far. You did amazing, Alice. Yeah, seriously? Mamoy! Why? What? Why? What? If anything, you should be apologizing to me for that giant robot monster and the imaginary space, Mamoy. You should take responsibility, Mamoy. Ooh, if only I can install a bean into you, Mamoy. Then, maybe then, we'll take responsibility. But I can't do that, Mamoy. So we'll have to settle this with my fists. In your face. Mamoy! So, when can I play the official release? And what are you doing here, Toki? I had to escort Sensei here. He can't move his legs, you see, because of last night. Is there a problem? Aren't you affiliated with the Super Phenomenon Task Force and the CNC? Don't you have things to do? Why are you here? At Millennium, if one is capable, they may join multiple clubs. Also, this is my current playground. Playground? Mamoy, we're game development club. Says you should spend more time playing video games more than anyone else. Make a great game, you have to test a wide variety and... Yeah, I got it. I heard from you 100 or so times. Toki, I thought you said you didn't have any hobbies. I never said that I didn't have a hobby. I said that I was looking into them. Recently, I gained a little interest in video games, manga, and internet live streams. A little? You say that with no shame. You're here all the time. Toki tapped her own chest. Bring it, sis. Hello, Kay. I'm Atma Toki. Pardon me. I need to do something here. Hello, Kay. I'm Atma Toki Shame V for victory. Ooh, it's time to have no shame. Are you an idiot? I'm not an idiot. I'm the embodiment of humility and shame. TV. Seriously, you're all giving me a headache. Yay! Please do not faint here, Kay. There's too many things on the ground. Don't break everything. Then everything will not be okay. See, everything's not okay, Kay. You see? I'm gonna record this. Let's make it the next scenario. You better not, and stop calling me KK. I am so very happy to be having a fun time with everyone. I'm happy too, okay? Now, can you massage my legs? I'm starting to feel them again. It's been a while. I suppose this is your first visit, Rio. Yeah, so this is where it all started. Indeed it is, and here we are. come full circle and back to where everything began. Thank you, Amari. Thank you, truly. My pleasure. Anyways, with that said, I believe it's clear that the Super Phenomenon Task Force has successfully completed its primary objective. Yeah, I initially thought the two of you were just sending me to weird odd jobs. Of course not, Amy. Unlike Rio over here, who's stubborn and hard-headed, I am considerate, open-minded, thoughtful, tolerant, street smart, sophisticated. I would never ask you all to do something unreasonable. Is that so? Did you leave your last shred of shame on the frozen sea? You've always been quite quirky, President. I'm just relieved things worked out. I am also in concordance. In terms of quirkiness levels, you two only have a 2 to 3 point difference. For diplomacy's sake, I will not disclose who scores higher. Peace, peace. You're being utterly rude. There's a huge difference between an eccentric with a plan and a weirdo randomly improvising. If we were both weird, we are fundamentally different. So at least you admit. So you at least admit you are a weirdo. I'm so proud of you. You too, Sensei. I'm taking my wheelchair back. No. It's nice to know I wasn't the only one thinking that. And what are you smiling about? Now, let's all be friends and have wheelchairs. Ahem. Well, I'm grateful that we were so successful and absolutely astounding. Truly. It's a pity that we can't tell people about it. Our feats at least deserve an entry in the Library of Lore, the collection of urban legends floating around Kivitos. Isn't it enough that we fended off an existential threat? How could you ask for more? Please, Rio, all this sensible banality is making me uncomfortable. To make your wish come true, we have to disclose the existence of the Super Phenomenon Task Force first. And then we have to explain why you disappeared. And before all that, we'd have to explain the Super Phenomenon Decagrammaton. If that happened, your position would be... I know, clearly, I was saying I'm not allowed even... am I not allowed even a flight of whimsy? I think Rio has the right idea. Thank you, Kay. Well then, I must be off once more. It was nice to visit at Millennium, again. Yeah. What? Miss Rio? Wait, seriously? Sensei? I think you need to slow down, Rio. You're still third year. Did I say something wrong again? Because who knows when another threat will arise. Also, I'm not just a third year. I'm Millennium Woman. I don't have my costume right now, but I'm Millennium Woman. And why is that? Because it's more effective, rational, and efficient to operate in secret again? No, Kay. I'm Millennium Woman. I'm a superhero now. Also, how do you know I was gonna say that? Rio, let's have a serious conversation about this. For starters, you can lurk and hide in secret right here at Millennium. I can guarantee you that, after all, I've been doing it. Is that because your personality is a little twisted? Oh, look at the kid. She's about to laugh. Oh. Amy, I fear I'm gradually losing my will to live and to keep my promise with Sensei. Don't worry, President. You'll be fine. You're far too resilient to stay down. And don't worry, Sensei. You're not gonna lose your wheelchair. That's true. President Himari the President Himari I know would never lose her elevated sense of self, even if it meant dragging the rest of the world into an ego vortex. I'm starting to get concerned about everyone's impression of me. Oh, this makes me want to take someone's wheelchair! No! Anyways, Rio, from my perspective, it seems like the reason why you're trying to hide again is because you're shy! And you're uncomfortable with the prospect of facing the other Millennium students. I told you, I'm Millennium Woman! Of course, while it's true that you are socially inept, you've recently made some progress in your attempts to understand others. And that's why I don't think you're fundamentally a bad person. So what exactly are you trying to say? seriously, I can't believe you're trying to force this out of me. Listen carefully, I'm only going to say this once, so regardless of what you did, even if you did something harsh to our cute little Alice, even if you dealt irreparable and massive emotional damage to Toki, if you are narrow-minded, paranoid, obsessive, and too stubborn to listen to anyone else, you're not fundamentally a bad person at heart. You helped us all. You saved us in the end. But there's something, is there something on your mind? What? Do you feel sorry or even guilty? Come out and say it instead of retreating. Kiss me, damn you. Look, all I want to say is, you can stay here, Ryo. Do you understand me? In fact, you better stay here. At least then we can keep your trouble contained. President? Indeed. What's that about? What's wrong? I was moved to hear such a confession. I feel like I should shed a few tears, so let me go find a few eye drops. You may use mine, Amy. As the perfect maid and agent, I have some on hand. I recorded everything you just said. I'll share it with Alice after this. This is why I shouldn't say things on the fly. But Himari's right. Ryo, didn't Yuka already scold you? And by scold you, I mean have a pleasant time with you? Right, I need to change my ways. I need to learn that I can share, Sensei. Right. After all, sharing is caring. It's safe to say that we're no longer at risk of being hacked by Decagrammaton, but there's another reason why we're all here. We must hide Malkuth's existence from Millennium students. And from all the students of Kivatos. Is that right, Malkuth? I had long accepted that my fate was to be forgotten. And if such a destiny were to befall me, it would matter not in the grand scheme. Sorry, did we make you angry? You look like you're glowering there. I do not understand the query, but perhaps there's another meaning to the world. Angry? I know not what you asked, Sensei. Kindly elaborate. You say it's fine to not know. I suffer even greater confusion. Most importantly, what do you want to do now, Malkuth? Oh, well, this is merely a suggestion, and comes with no pressure. If you were so inclined, we could find you a place in the Super Phenomenon Task Force. Again, only if you want to. It will be of your own free will. What do you think? Could it be that what Himari wants to say is... She's saying that she wants you to stay, so we can all be friends. Correct, President Himari struggles with being direct and honest. Surely it's not because she wants to study you, right? Great minds think alike. Will you all please stop making wild accusations? Unless you always assume the worst. The nuances of language prove difficult. Thank you for your concern as well as your generous offer. But I would like to stay in hiding for a period at an alternate location. Why? I must meditate, Sensei. Until now, I knew not what having my own life could entail. I was not required to consider it, nor did I need to. Einsof or. My sisters asked me to live. Such a request compels me to try. Nevertheless, I feel like I need time to define, organize, and structure what my life shall be. I know not why nor how I arrived at this thought, but to borrow one of your expressions, I have a gut feeling that this reflection must be done. If that's what you want, then I have no intention of stopping you. But if you try to cause any trouble again, I'll use every resource I have to beat you down again and enroll you at Millennium. Yes, I have indeed learned the appropriate level of discretion. I really do regret not trying to stop her at the end. But I think I somewhat understand how Malkuth feels. We all know how much you like going into hiding. Indeed, Miss Ryo is talented in the arts of laying low, going no contact, and scheming in secret. Toki, has anyone ever suggested that you think before you speak? Okay. Have you secretly been spying on me this whole time? Are you a spy? by a bunch of mince girls. You know, some things are just kind of obvious. What's wrong, Kay? Tokyo was just stating the facts. I think I see why you two get along. I wonder where she's heading and for how long she will be gone. I think she needs time. I think she's heading towards the sun. You mean time to reflect and learn more about herself? She could have done that here. We have facilities. No, that's our cloning facilities. You can't do that, Himari. We're making Koyuki clones over there. So you missed her. I don't. Yeah, that means she does. Can you all admit how you feel? I see. Whoa. Pretty. There's some things you can only learn in solitude. Which is why I made a Fortress of Solitude for me, Millennium Woman. Perhaps one day she will branch out. She could decide her own path. Or make a rival school. I'm surprised. Hearing you talk like that, Rio. Is this so strange? Yeah, I'm impressed. Please don't tease me. It's rare to hear a president give such praise. This is true. Even I have never received such a compliment, despite deserving it. That's why I need Sensei. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything recently, but please praise me. What? Boing boing. No, that's Rio. Toki, please. That's Rio. You mean Homete? Toki, are you an actual child? No, that's you and you. But still, it's nice, isn't it? It sure is. Where is? I wonder, maybe it's like when someone feels envy. They can see a bird flying freely in the sky. The bird will eventually have to come down, yes. Drink water, eat food, rest its wings, die. But even so, while in flight, the sky belongs to the bird. Even if it has to fly alone through an empty sky. Yeah, but I don't think it's alone. Oh, why is that? Because there surely must be someone watching over it. You're right. Great work, everyone. Yeah, great work. Thank you. Yeah, job well done, Super Phenomena Task Force. Ian. Alright, with that out of the way, I think that's gonna be, yep, it. For, Decagrammatine. Yeah, crap. Alright, I was going to do K's, actually, you know what? You know what? I don't think it's gonna be too long. Oh, like, give me a second. We're just doing K's, stuff, so we might as well just get out of the way. Let's do it. Let's do K's stuff. K's... Let's do K's Momo talk. I headed to Mullins to observe K's class. Kay struck a very familiar expression the moment she caught my gaze. Also, I'm not sure how long before we actually get to the memorial, but we're gonna keep going until we hit the memorial. Greetings, everyone! Today's lesson is on living spaces in society. Regarding that, I intend to focus especially on the infrastructure involved in city planning and how this impacts the populace. Now let's see, Kay. Can you tell me what you know about cities? What, me? K as in me? Yes, please, you're the only one. Oh, basically a city stands at the economy. It's a human construct, usually thought to contrast with the so-called pure state of untouched nature. The term civilization has a root, the root civil, with the etymology of city or civitas. In the original form, civil clearly is the root of words like civilization and civics, implying that the construction of spaces is what makes us people, so to speak. Without it, cities, well. In other words, if there was no foundation where humans could gather, share ideas, and learn to cooperate, then the word we know it would not exist. After all, humans are communal animals. They bring fantasy into reality and through collective creativity and ingenuity and to worship. Without it, there can without any of these, there can be no human cohesion. Cannot compute. Shutting down. That's a frustrating point. Kay, you broke him! Why, Kay? Why? When you compare ancient times to modern day, it becomes clear that our current living conditions are in a state of deterioration due to increasingly dense populations. There's no real solution in our contemporary times. We reach an unprecedented era of capitalism, where to have worth in civilization means gathering at a central location to perform labor. To be practical, I think our next step should be relieving traffic congestions and mitigating environmental pollution. We covered all today's lesson points. I'm the instructor. What do I do? I cannot boot. I may have gone on a tangent by discussing the quantum fields. I know they seem unrelated to vectors, but ultimately this is the problem asking you to prove that the mass gap is greater than 0. And that is inextricable from mathematics. It's not about raw calculations. That's only somewhat possible, just like how a general fluid dynamics equation can still somehow be solved through computational fluid dynamics. Furthermore, this is due to the structural limits of mathematics. First of all, path integrals. Oh, can't compute. Oh! That's all for today's lesson. It's a little early, but how about we all get some fresh air? I'm going to shut down now. Incredible! I thought she had an aura about her, but this transfer student's amazing. What? No, okay. Just bask in it. Bask in it, my QK. Hey, you're KK. Where do you previously go to school? Did you skip a few grades or something? You mentioned the mass gap hypothesis, right? You must know that our school was founded to solve the Millennium Conundrum. That's the name. You should join our club. Well, no, that is oh, she's malfunctioning. We locked eyes across the rooms, lovingly. Holding a strained expression, Kay silently mouthed a message. It looks like, what are you doing save me? I think, I don't know, it looks like she's having a good time. I mouthed a reply back, you're having a good time, I'm glad Kay's making friends. First, I'll kill Sensei and then rip my power supply and die. I'm white. You sure are smart, KK. Will you please shut up? Since you brought it up, and we're here to witness and do nothing. I think it's clear I do possess a breadth of knowledge. I had known a lot since I was a servant, so to speak. I even may have learned a little more after hacking while I was researching in the ruins. Anyway, what am I trying to say? Sometimes I feel like these lessons are mere formalities, just exercises and attendance. You didn't like them. Not necessarily, but it raises a fundamental question. For example, if a student already knows everything, do we really need to make her go to school? Of course, why wouldn't we? At least give her a couple beers, at least. Oh, just at least make connections. What? It's to socialize and play, especially socialize, young girl. We're gonna turn you into a proper girl, you. Or rather, a proper woman. What's that? Play? That's a priority for you? That's it? Of course! A student's responsibility is to play well and study well. The emphasis on the play. Another sloppy oversimplification. What? 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 What if a student finds it all overwhelming? What people are too much? Don't worry, other people will go easy on you. Especially me, I'll go easy on you. I mean, of course I'll go easy on you. I go easy on you all the time. If that happens, but even then for them, even they would have moments where they need company. I'll be that company for you. So you're saying that's why that hypothetical student would stay the course, just in case they feel lonely. But what if that student really doesn't like most people? Well, that's okay, because at the very least, you like me. At least I hope you like me. You're saying that's why you're here? Yes, to keep you company. I get what you're saying, but you need to be realistic, Sensei. You only have one body. You know how many students there are in Kibutos? Like, I know, okay, like it's paradise here. Like, look at all of them. Look at all the cute and funny people over there. I bet you can't even handle Millennium. Never mind all of Kibutos. What gives you the confidence to think that you can? I have a lot inside me. Okay, don't worry. I have enough for everyone. Not to mention my Bina is very large for all of you. I'll jump on top of it. This has a jump rope. You're absolutely right. What? You can't spring this on me. What? It's because that's what Alice the hero would have done. But Alice doesn't have a Bina. It's just you, Sensei. Unless... Huh. Oh no. Really? If only you couldn't talk, you'd be considerably less irritating. Alright, fine. I'll head to your room, and I'll consider it. You're really kind, KK. I said I'll consider it. I didn't commit. Stop it. I haven't even gotten to your room before. Can't compute. You broke me, Sensei. This teacher is happy and proud. Does it really bother you? Do you need to talk about it? Talk. Do you need a hug? What? Also, I didn't realize I could break this. She's repeating herself. I don't hate it. Good. Okay, I'm gonna come and visit you soon. What's going on? Okay. You gotta use full words, Kate. You gotta just type like this. I urgently head to Millennium. After taking a shower. Don't worry. Where's the leak? Gotcha, Kay. Please let me go. I'm not Kay, I'm Alice. Don't you like us, KK? It's not that, but well. She's embarrassed. See, I told you she has to charm all on her own. Totally different from Alice. Why does Alice get to be Alice? And I have to be KK. Don't worry, where's the trouble? It's I was worried this was urgent, but it looks like it's just on KK time. Where? This is great timing. As a teacher, please rescue a student first. Whoa, good lord, man. Where's some clothes? Oh, Sensei. Hello, Sensei. Whoa. Would you like to join us for Jordan KK time? It's great for stress. Whoa. Yes, of course I would. Where do my clothes go? What? It was then suddenly broke by my nudeness. I was an idiot to trust this adult! After giving Sensei some clothes. You're Alice's twin sister, right? But yes, it's something like that, yes. Oh, it must be so fun, the two sets in the game development department. But wait, your hair, your shades are polar opposite. It's like you're the Himari to Alice's Rio. Oh, I see, you're fraternal twins. Yes, let's go with that. Now it's my turn to give KK a special quest. This again? Oh, do you not like it? It's not that! I don't dislike it exactly. It's just a little embarrassing and I'm not used to it, so... Oh, I have a terrible feeling. KK's so cute. KK really is cute. These clothes don't fit me at all. Like, they really don't. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here anymore. Why are you joining them? On that note, will you please take this to the lecture hall in the next building? Oh sure, it's a delivery quest, isn't it? And this time it's a quest with the reward up front. Here, have this necklace. It's quite pretty. The decorations are extravagant, that they're distracting. And the gemstone has a blue chrome luster and a slightly yellow tint. And there's this weird camera here that I don't know. This looks quite precious. Are you sure I shouldn't have it? It's fine, it's fine. You're just leftovers from the new Material Development Club. We would have recycled it otherwise. It's an artificial diamond. If you looked at its base components, it's just carbon. I see. Artificial diamonds have improved a lot, haven't they? Then we'll leave it to you. Come to us if you need more quests. Yeah, no thank you actually. I think this will do. How long do you intend on standing there, Sensei? And what's with that face and those clothes? Well, it's just I heard you were in trouble, and I was taking a shower, and I decided to run out of the building. I just got here, and I realized I wasn't wearing any clothes, and hello, Kay. Gus. I was honored to witness something so amazing. Kay then bit me. Really? Why do I get all the attention? Stop, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say it's so lovely that I'm appreciated and cherished or whatever. Oh, stop pouting. Really, you're such a... How's school life treating you? Well, it's not bad. It's alright. A K translator means that I really like it. It's wonderful. Don't be so weird. Why are you translating me? We're speaking the same language. Look, I'm on a quest, so please don't be a bother. Huh, I told you I'm on a quest. I was wondering when she would catch on to that. I was wondering. Errand! An errand! Get that satisfied look off her face. I didn't say anything. You better not start. About freedom of expression. You're the exception, Sensei. Oh, it's Kay. What's up? I'm good timing. I got a request to deliver this. Let's see. The results are in. Superconductivity of this metal compound is. No offense, but couldn't this have been an email? I will agree with you for most cases, but this is exceptional. Why is that? Security reasons. Only our club's allowed to know the results. We can't let our confidential data leak to other groups. Especially not the Kaiser. The internet's only two downsides are security vulnerabilities and data retention limits. I see, that's what, I see what you mean. That's a big reason why it's so difficult to dispose of data written to magnetic tape. If I had the funds, I'd archive all our works on Crystal Data Disk, a mountain of them. But I don't think that's happening now that everything's going digital and everything's licensed and all that. Okay, since you've gone through all the trouble of finding me, how about we hit the arcade? Well, what's wrong? You had so much fun last time. I did. Well, that is to say. Aha, so KK likes gaming too. That's right, Sensei. You'd be surprised. He's really into it. No, that's well. It only was a. Oh. Do you mean you didn't like it? You only came along because you felt pressured? That's also not it. None of this is what I'm saying. Well, what is it then, KK? You're a terrible adult for playing dumb like this. You know exactly what's going on. Ow. He then proceeded to bite me again. Ow, my hand. No, that means that means yes. Quick, decay. Huh? Oh, what do you mean, huh? Come. Well, you're not here, but I'll try. Also, I have a lot on my schedule today. What happened to personal privacy? Oh well, I might as well come for you, okay? Gah! Alright, I'm coming for you, okay? I visited the game development department room, just as Kay said. TK! I did it, Kay, I came for you. Well, anyways, what do you need? It's happening again here. This is probably because the collision value is not properly defined. And then there's this. Kay! Are you okay? Ah, you're here, Sensei. What was I doing? As you can see quite plainly, they say it's better to experience it once rather than hearing it explained 100 times. Here, try for yourself. With a refreshingly welcoming smile, he handed me a gamepad. And then... Oh! Sensei? Oh, what? Where am I? Who am I? Oh, that's right, I'm Sensei. Are you alright? You're out of it, or a little out. What, you're telling me that this game was so bad you almost lost consciousness? That's dramatic and rude. Though it's probably true because I'm not done with it. It's still in the alpha stages. Oh, this game. It's the alpha version of the game development department's newest project. Ah. Your face indicates that you're not particularly surprised. I understand. Why, KK? Why go through that torture? Oh, I know why. It's because you're stronger than all of us. We're even stronger than Alice because she's not here. Rude, I was QA testing. Oh, Q&A. Yes, well, whether it be bug reports or game testing, someone needs to do it. Aside from that, I still have a mountain of things to attend to. Still, what kind of bug fist list is this? Where to begin? If the game is this bad, I suspect there's a problem at the base architectural level. Oof. No, surely not. Overhauling would mean basically you're making the game from scratch. We need to find a fix that will bypass that. Must be a lot of trouble, KK. Who are you? It's not a big deal. This is comparably easy. But I feel like my brain will explode if we could go back to the planning and proposal and resource stage. Take care of those as well? Yes, it somehow ended up this way. Really, after seeing the state the game was in, I had to take over. I wonder why it's always so difficult. Proposal changes are supposed to be easy, expected even. But why is the solution always overhaul the resources instead of let's reduce and refine them? It's because we're well past that stage, okay? This all started off as a cozy slice of life game. Oh, I wish I could just work on VNs instead. Why has this turned into an RTS where you can build land battleships in a secret underground base to save the world from alien occupation? Playing Nikkei? I mean, you're developing Nikkei? Oh, you're developing my favorite game, Kay! Dude, Nikkei, Goddess of Victory! The artist hears a ridiculous scenario and, despite her better judgment, gets to work. Then the engineer tries to implement these two modules, only to end up forcing it. Everything gets unoptimized. The rookie programmer of today thinks this is how it's done. Why? Because they're surrounded by it. Well, hello, world. I have an emergency. I did not manage to save my game. The problem is the enabling. Because if they keep allowing terrible games to be released, they'll keep making them. I don't really understand, but it sounds like a lot of trouble. Well, anyways, can you please take this seriously? I was serious. I agree with you. You need to really stop these terrible games. These overpriced, terrible AAA games that the industry keeps shoving into our faces. Thank you. So you're the Q&A, the producer, and someone to take care of some miscellaneous tasks. Sure, if you think of such a tiny club needs so many superfluous titles. But come to think of it, I'm also technically part of the Super Phenomena Task Force. Nah, but don't you spend most of your time here? It's true I do, but that's only because you come here. Anyways, that's how things are. Whether I'm reviewing a game or finding some unknown monster, ultimately I've always known when someone needs to step up and take the wheel. That said, the most important and difficult parts is in giving feedback. Now that I understand all too well. Really? If you go too far, it's no longer helping someone find their vision, and you're telling them what to think. That's true. Which is why we need gatekeeping in Blue Archive. Yes, that's the problem. Gatekeeping? No, gatekeeping's not the problem, we need it. When that happens, and forgive me for sounding so immature and trite, it's a sour it sours our relationship. It does more than that, Kay. It removes the audience. And soon there will be no audience. That is if things keep going the way they are. But yeah, that's a great expression. You do understand. But at least Momoi tends to take feedback well. The problem is that she immediately brings a fresh proposal as soon as I finish talking. I just wish she would understand the importance of documentation and logs. And Midori should stop blindly agreeing to every project. You may somehow be able to make deadlines, but only through chopping away at herself. It's not sustainable. One overworked developer shouldn't be the only one holding the game together. It's disgraceful. I'm glad you're here, KK. Really? Because I think I'm being taken advantage of. Well, still, don't worry, KK. Well, we'll turn that around. Here, I'll talk to Momoi, get her to pay you. Well, ultimately, everyone does seem happy. Look, it's everyone. A shame. What? I wish I could have taken a picture of your smile. Well, I missed it. No! I'll have to come back later, I guess. Try it next time. I dare you to, really. So I spent a few more hours playing the game development department's new game. I mean, I was performing Q&A with Kay. By performing Q&A, I mean I keep getting knocked out all the time because the game was that bad. I nearly lost consciousness a couple of times. My eyes started to bleed. Why are my eyes bleeding? How does that even work? It's just a game. Also, okay, we can do this. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Clean the club room, eh? Really? I wanted more K. Or rather, I want to get to her memorial because, yeah, we're kind of pushing it to 3 hours right now. Ah, you're here. Really, how can some people actually live like this? I'll help. Yes, well, thank you. 2 people should make for quicker work. Make quicker work. Momoi is more likely to make a mess than actually clean up. Midori cleans if he gets started. She's best with details, but maybe that's because she's an artist. She doesn't actively make a mess, but she doesn't clean all that often either. Used to, at least she no longer just hides all the time. But she's always gaming or coding, and Alice... I'm worried about Alice. Of the 4, she's at least the second most tidy. But we adopt the traits of those around us. As she has quite the group. No, well, maybe I'm Rather, I'm not saying the other three are bad. I hope, I find them all quite pleasant, however. Oh! Looks the same. Maybe it's a little better now. Should we place a bet? I'd say we have 3 days until this place is a mess again. Okay, no, please. I mean, yes, please. 3 days, I see your point. I mean, no, yes, no, I don't know. Okay, is Kay gonna win this bet, or am I gonna win this bet? Yes. Will I get the collar, or will she get the collar? Wait, Sensei. What is it, KK? You just avert your gaze. No, I'm thinking. You must be mistaken, Miss K. Miss K? Go back to saying KK. Sensei, look into my eyes. You're being hypnotized now. No, I'll not give in. Plus, I need to think. Oh, duh. Look me straight in the face. Oh, whoa. Put your hand over your heart and answer me sincerely. Do you actually clean up after yourself? What do you think you're trying to accomplish here? Stop right there. Don't say a word. I already know the answer. You can't escape me, Sensei. You'll never escape me. I'll always be with you, even in your bed sheets. Hello, Sensei. What are you doing, Sensei? Ellipses! Sensei. Huh? Does a person live here? Are you raising pigs? If you say a person lives here, you have no conscience. If you say it's a proper pig pen, then you clear that you're not a human. That's fine. I'm not a human either. I'll give you 10 seconds. Defend your actions. Or be assimilated. Listen, I can explain everything. What's your point? There's always more to clean. You're never done for the day. Also, I don't have Alice here. I need Roomba. Keep talking. So I just go for it when I'm in the mood? Beginning assimilation processes. You think you can lecture me on rationalism? Die, just die. If need be, I'll die with you. But if you think that it's acceptable to live like this, then just die. Turns out Kay was also a Roomba. Really, why do I even... At least it's slightly better than Rio's room, and no, that's not a compliment. At least it doesn't have broken monitors. All this does. Do they not even care about their bronchi, their lungs? You cannot recover once the lungs are shot. I should know because I shot someone in the lungs before. Well then, Sensei. Yes? One word, that's it. I'm sorry. Thank you. Don't assimilate me. As long as you know better now. And if you make a mess next time. Who am I kidding? Of course you will. Just don't flail and struggle with it. Call me. Oh, she trusts us now. Look, everyone. She trusts us. Let's be practical. You people make quicker work, don't they? I knew it. You knew what? No, wait. Didn't I tell you to never give me that satisfied smirk again? You should listen when I talk to you. Don't you say anything annoying. Kid's cute. Yeah. He then proceeded to smack me in the face. I became airborne. Alright, I think this might be it. Hey, Shell's student rep today. Kay's story. There's Kay. Glowing twilight. Oh, you're doing it? Hey, Kay's at Shell. Don't be dramatic. Besides, this is hardly the first time. I'm glad to see you. I'm not saying I'm not happy too. Mwah! Ah, get back up, I'm gonna shoot! You monster! Looks like many of Shell's tasks are involved proposing ideas or reaching a consensus. These people, they left so many records. They could have just talked it out amongst themselves. Ugh. And all these paper files for so-called security measures. I of course realized no network is 100% secure. But then again, no recording every minute detail on an agenda like this would be even more secure. It's part of working with people. Thanks to that, this place is grinding away. It would be one thing if the work lined up occasionally, or at least remain constant. But you've been here long enough to realize that the workload will only ever increase. The better Shell is at solving problems, the more everyone else will run to them with their petty issues. Were you an educator in the first place, Sensei? What's your role now? Are you a bureaucratic administrator or some kind of mentor to help students reflect on their lives and futures? Yeah, that last one. It's definitely that last one. At this rate, I'm going to forget everything I wanted to teach. I'll talk about it like someone else's problem, seriously. I'll wrap up this document. Oh no, there's no need to make such production out of thanking me. It's part of being a student rep, right? The Academy City, what a concept. I'm sure there's some advantages to shoving so many students in such a cramped space. But students are the most susceptible to scams. That's why there's always something outrageous happening in the streets. On top of that, students are known for liking impulse control. Kinda like you, Sensei. Well, I know this is a very controversial view today. People used to believe that anyone under 20 years old couldn't be considered a full responsible humans. And now it's just one disaster after another. Daily explosions and property damage. The construction companies are clearly making a killing. If you want to get rich, invest there. But that would deny the very foundation of Academy City. I say all this because the system is beyond repair. It'll never end. It's almost like it's intentional. No one will come to their senses to solve something, or someone actually collapses. Here, submit these supplementary data is attached. Sometimes the numbers just speak for themselves. KK. Huh? Mwah! I love you. Yes, that... Yes. Go away! You're gross! Yes. We actually finished a whole day's work! Finally! We actually did something! And saw it through! Oh, it's a miracle! I'm infatuated with you, KK. Are you alright? You're the best person in the world! Huh? You think my concern helps you feel better? Yes! Really, I shouldn't have bothered worrying. You want to take me out? Eat some deluxe dinner special? Then buy me accessories? Yes, all of that! I wish every day could be like this. Wow, Sensei. Aren't you tired? You just seem so... You sure it's fine? Well then. Anyway, who's tomorrow's student rep? You! Also, let's see. Oh, looks like something's missing. It's not decided yet. Which means it's you again. Is that so? But you still need to choose one by tomorrow morning, right? Yes, it's you. You get to be my student rep tomorrow. Stay with me. Here, I'll make you a bedroom. But first I need to make a room. Then I'll put the bedroom in there and it'll be your bedroom. Then pick me. Yay! What? I mean, yay! What's that weird face? I mean, just think about it. I don't need to think about it. I just need to do. I finally understand them now. What I'm trying to say here is, this is part of my Kibido's adaptation training. I need to familiarize myself with scales operations while improving the trade balance deficit, and I can also help with and I can also help you adjust the tariff rates. Think of how much I could help. I could advise you on the collapse of real income, declining public education, the future of humanity, the planet, and the best way to purify our world, the king's soul, and listen, it's training, it's a learning exercise that offers real-world experience and much, much more. Most rational decision for both of us. You should be grateful that I already did all the thinking for you. Yes, and you should be glad I'm making a bedroom at Shell. Right next to mine. A rational decision, sounds like. Here. I misspoke a little. Stop trying to embarrass me. Anyways, do you understand what I'm trying to say? You don't want a bedroom? You just want to sleep on my bed instead? Okay. What now? I just want to say that's a good kick he just wants, may I? Also, don't worry, you could share my bedroom, okay? I'm gonna kill you, Sensei, then go die. But in conclusion, nice work today. And we'll do some more tomorrow. Now back to business, you said we'd dine together and do a bunch of stuff. Hurry up! Yes, one moment, dear. The moment I said that... Oh... Oh. Huh? Don't worry, Kat. I didn't mean that. What's wrong, Sensei? I impulsively hugged Kay. Sensei, let go. Huh? What do you mean that I appeared blurry and disappeared? Clearly, you're the problem. I was here this whole time, obviously. So you can stop hugging me, please. You must be tired. Blurred vision is a symptom of sleep deprivation. I got it. You should rest up tonight. I got it again. Let's go to your bed. Oh. I did it! It was Kay's first time. I mean, what?
心配しないでください。私が消えることはありません。むしろ、その逆ですね。私は、どんな手を使ってでも生き残ってやるつもりですから。先生がこの世界を見捨てないというのなら、私だって最後まで絶対に諦めたりしません。だから大丈夫。絶対大丈夫です。私はずっとここにいます。 こだけの話ですけど、私は先生のこと嫌いじゃありませんから。
Wait, what do you mean you don't hate me that much? What's that supposed to mean? What? I was looking at all of this. Yo. Oh, now we're at Trinity. Ignore the pink one over there. I escorted her to Millennium, so we parted ways a bit later than normally. At first we walked with a slight gap, and then we started to come closer and closer. But for some reason, Kay moved closer. She slowly entwined the tip of her pinky with mine. Aww. I lost gallons. Anyways, actually, no. Need to, there we go. Also, I like how this is basically a more orchestral remix of Alice's theme. So it's so fitting because he's a cute and elegant girl. Also, I like how she's leaning like this, like give her head pats like this. Well, anyways, on that note, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. So yeah, we managed get quite a bit done. We managed to wrap up Decagrammaton and get through Kay's Momo talk. So yeah, I'm not sure, not exactly sure what's going to be sort of next for the main story, but I'm kind of hoping for more of the best or even better because so far, or not so far, the entirety of EX Decagrammaton, well. Okay, all I can say is it started off a little bit slow, but started getting very, very good at the end. If anything, I still stand by what I said last time. I think Volume DX or Volume EX is quite on its own outdone. Well, it's better than Volume F. Like, Volume F is actually pretty good. It is cherished by a lot of senseis out there, but I feel like Volume EX has the most what do we call it? Has the most drama in it. And for that, I kind of enjoyed it. I mean, I actually really, really enjoyed it. Also, Kay also enjoys it too. Daw. But yeah, I kind of hope the next volumes are just as good, or if not better. Although, granted, we did have some trouble along the way, particularly in this stream, and for that I do apologize. Yeah, I think we might have been getting throttled on the bit right there, and quite frankly, I don't think there was much I could do about it at the time. So, yeah, again, I do apologize for having that issue, but hopefully it doesn't interfere with the rest of this week's streams. And by the way, speaking of this week's streams, we're going to be checking out a new game this week, so do be sure to stay tuned for that. And if you want to make sure you're stay tuned for that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you're watching this as a VOD, feel free to leave a comment down below. So without further ado, this is going to be Tengu signing off. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.